Drop successful, Commander. We are within striking distance of the Carnifex's position.
The Hive will not leave it undefended. We must move.
Command? Your command?
Turn it down. Repositioning. We have engaged.
Into that wall and kill those tyrannies!
Rest not. There are still targets to engage.
Tactical Marines ready.
Scouts here. We have engaged. Turn it down.
Alien beings! With us! Target destroyed. Heading for that cover. Tarkus awaiting ready.
Say it now before them. Engaging as ordered.
Going to the wall.
Chapter's recruits stand ready.
Let's fly. Target acknowledged.
Grenade.
No mercy for the sliding. Direct our wrath.
All guns, open fire!
Excellent, Space Marines.
Understood. Going there now.
We shall return it! Get around the wall, quickly! They have some cover against us.
The enemy is destroyed.
All guns, open
Come on, aliens! Show me your fury! Alien beings! Devastator!
vigilant. Be vigilant.
There is the monster!
For the chapter, attack! Bioplasma, clear that area!
Understood.
Get to that position, brothers. Heading out. Purge the enemy!
Concentrate fire.
Preparedness is all. Use a grenade.
Grenade.
We bring death
Purge
to
that
our
mess. Ready for battle.
By his
Habitus under attack.
by his will.
Moving to that position. See no targeted.
in melee.
Forward. Do not let his sacrifice be in vain.
Habitus. Affirmative. Good.
Move on to the next.
All of your kind will die, alien. All of you. In pieces. Tyranids attacking. Victory is but a prelude to the next battle.
Well done, Commander. You have blunted the Tyranid assault on this region and cost the Hive dearly. Angelos out.
Commander, some heartening news. Yes, we were able to isolate the final pieces of genetic information we needed. We should be able to locate a primary hive now. Preliminary scans show a hive on Typhon that could be an exact match. I've uploaded the hive's location to your map display. The Orcs are preparing to assault one of our automated foundries, Commander. It is these foundries that allow us to rapidly redeploy and launch multiple strikes. You must repel the Orc attack or the foundry will fall. The Orcs will want the foundry for themselves, Commander. They will direct their attacks at the generators powering its automated systems.
They should direct their attacks at us. That would actually give them a chance to succeed. New orders for us?
Look alive,
Time to get to
brothers.
that position, brothers.
Hostile movement up ahead, brothers.
This is here, within.
Make ready, brothers.
The enemy has targeted one of our turrets.
Next time.
Preparedness is all.
Scouts here, still engaged. He is what's in melee.
Receiving fire.
I'm gonna kill this shit.
This way, brothers.
Kill the green targeted.
Time crisis.
Receiving fire.
Fortifications are under assault. Get to that position. Destroy them.
There has been a reckoning, Greens.
Look alive, bro.
Get to that position. Kill the greenskins.
Check.
Orc target destroyed.
brothers!
Green.
Zero targeting.
A few less greenskins will do this world.
Target eliminated. How can we serve?
Weapons ready. Adjust your positions.
Say it now. Everyone inside.
That's a good position.
Enemy combatants in the field.
Targets engaged. At your reposition. Move into that position.
Do not lose when the Emperor arrives. Still engaged.
Orc threat eliminated. Find us worthier opponents in the future.
Zeal and fury are rewarded with victory.
Well done, Commander. Fortunately, the Orcs did not manage to damage the foundry itself. These foundries are based on ancient technology that we do not fully understand. If they are damaged too badly, we cannot repair them, and they are lost forever.
Commander, we have located one of Ripper Splitter's lieutenants. This lieutenant is an orc mech that has been supplying Ripper Splitter's horde with heavy weapons. This mech has made a fatal mistake, however, and has revealed his position. Find him and extract Ripper Splitter's location from him. This is our only hope of finding the astronomic array.
The orc has laid several deadly traps near his location. Be on guard.
He should be worried, not us.
Do not underestimate your opponent, Abatus. That path leads to an early grave.
Cyrus here. Grease.
Tactical marines ready. Forward.
Watch all points.
No easy target. We bring death to our enemies.
Cyrus here. Under fire. Greenskin kill.
No blow will go on answer.
Cyrus here. Under fire.
Bring on the dagger!
Ultimate to war. Enemy destroyed.
Greenskin fire!
Receiving fire.
Shoot them!
Use a grenade. Green skin eliminated. Ready for battle. Urge the enemy.
It's gone. Steady. The battlefield is growing.
Eliminate him. Tarkus here. Clear that building.
We will thin their ranks.
Understood.
Hostiles Let them fall before us. Tactical urge the alien. Direct all around.
Reposition. Destroy it.
Field generators are deploying now, Commander. Additional generators will not be available until your next deployment.
Taking position in the brush.
Enemy combatants in the field.
No more right time!
Enemy troops destroyed.
Taking position in the rocks.
Watch out! The orcs wish to run us over! Green skin fire!
A good kill, Initiate, but you have not yet earned your place. Look alive, brothers. By his will.
Devastator's under enemy attack.
Skin eliminated.
Scouts here, still engaged. The Emperor provides.
Remember your duty. Victory or death.
Habitus under attack.
Target killed.
Scouts here, still engaged. Acknowledged. Down. Next target. Under fire.
This for fury among your misbegotten kind. Go for that quick.
Look on repositioning.
Target acknowledged.
Engaging this order. Structure we will thin their ranks. Next target. Enemy combatants in the field. We have engaged. Going in, brother.
Habitus
Under suppression fire.
This way, brothers. Under attack.
Habitus under attack.
Enemy has us pinned. Forward.
Habitus under attack.
Target killed. Tactical with me, brothers, and moving to secure.
Direct our wrath anew.
Destroy them. Brothers, claim it for the chapter. Tarkus awaiting orders.
secure.
Space Marines on the field.
Taking up a new position.
Getting cover, brothers.
Under suppression fire.
Under attack.
Ready.
Excellent. Space
Mark
Marine.
emplacement destroyed.
Show me what passes for fury among your misbegotten kind.
Devastator's under enemy attack!
No mercy for the misguided.
There's the green skin. Alien
Get
fiends!
Ripper-Splitter's location from him.
I'll bring your Reds to Green Tooth Gorge myself! Ripper Splitter or nothing! We're getting it!
Enemy troops destroyed.
All guns, open fire!
Target destroyed.
In a reckoning, green skin.
Guess not. There are still targets to engage.
Incendiaries, hold back.
More corpses.
Ready for battle.
Vehicles on our position. Weapon fire has not been.
Concentrate fire.
Grenade.
With me, brothers, advance.
Cyrus here. Under fire.
Receiving fire.
Green skin fire.
Grenade. Cyrus here. Under fire.
Bring on your
Tactical squad. Return fire, brothers.
Cyrus moving out.
Tactical squad. Return fire. Target those.
Sunk! I knew I should have replaced more of my squishy bits!
Enemy destroyed, Commander. Make ready for extraction.
Moving to that position. Destroyed.
The Emperor's light is my torch.
This victory will long be remembered in the halls of glory.
We finally have Ripper Splitter's location. Review the mission briefing in your map display and then recover that data slate. This will allow us to finally pinpoint the astronomic array's location.
These Orc attacks are taking their toll, Captain, and drawing our attention away from the Tyranids. Is there any way we can deal a decisive blow that will stop them once and for all?
Orcs are like the many-headed Hydra, Sergeant. Cut off one head, and two more will often appear. But if we keep eliminating their chieftains, the true war boss will eventually appear. And when he does, we will deal the killing blow. Angelos out. Commander, the Tyranid swarm continues to strike at vulnerable targets. A powerful Tyranid warrior has led its brood into shelters and other areas previously thought safe. The consequences on morale have been disastrous. Worse still, this outbreak, if not stamped out quickly, could destabilize the entire region. Eliminate this beast quickly to keep our holdings secure and drive the swarm back.
We are to tend to the fears of the masses now?
No. We fight the enemy, wherever he hides. Be wary of ambushes.
Under attack. And for the chapter! Purge the alien!
Secured.
Turn it down.
Direct our wrath anew.
Under attack.
By his will. Stretch your flesh.
Rain fire upon us and we shall return it!
Scouts here, still in
Purge the Tyranids.
Under attack.
Target killed.
Charge the alien!
tearing it down. We have engaged.
This will hurt the alien. Unleash all Tyranid killed. Rain fire upon us and we shall return it!
We have engaged.
Tactical Marines are ready. Rain fire upon us and we shall return it! See no target.
Come on, alien.
Move on to the next target, brothers.
We have engaged.
Direct our wrath.
Show me what passes for fury among your
Eliminate it!
They have us targeted. Fire, brothers!
Under suppression. The beast has fallen. Its brood is dead.
We shall return it!
Under attack. Hone your shield, brothers.
Waiting for orders.
Target killed.
Tyrannid incursion at my location.
Enemy has us pinned. Target killed.
Taking losses.
Under attack. Brothers, fire. Under attack. Target eliminated.
Show them fury. Orders for concentrate fire.
Battle 1. Those who fear death can emerge from beneath their beds now.
Our fortifications are under assault.
Moving to the plants.
Zeal and fury are rewarded with victory.
I have been studying chapter records, and these look to be the same Tyranids the Ultramarines defeated on Tarsus.
They may very well be from that Hive fleet, Thaddeus. This is what makes the Tyranids so deadly. Only a few Hive ships need to escape a battle for the Hive fleet to survive. These few ships will go on to devour a few poorly defended worlds. This provides the biomass needed to replenish the Hive fleet, and make it even larger given enough time. Every Hive fleet we have encountered has had the potential to topple the Imperium, and each one has the potential to spawn any number of splinter fleets if they escape to weaker sectors. Mark my words, Thaddeus. The Imperium has no shortage of deadly enemies, but they all pale in comparison to the Tyranids.
Commander, we have finally located a primary hive in the swamps of Typhon. We believe this hive houses a toxin pool that can supply us with the pure genetic sample we have been searching for. If you can secure a sample from this toxin pool, we'll be able to produce the weapon we need to destroy the hive fleet. This toxin sample may also allow us to counteract the poisons that are killing Captain Thule. Secure the toxin sample immediately, Commander. The fate of the entire sector depends on it. At the heart of the Tyranid hive lies the reclamation pool. We must have a sample of this purified essence. With it, we may revive Captain Thule. With it, we may develop weapons against the hive fleet itself.
Your target is on your map display. Collect the sample there.
Understood.
Prepare for combat.
Little by little,
It is done. Move on. The Tyranids are attacking. It is done. Move on.
Target destroyed.
Enemy has destroyed. It is done. Move on. Enemy destroyed. Thaddeus here. Aerial assault. Go. It is done. Move on. Redeploy. Tyranid assault. Thaddeus here! They keep coming and we keep killing.
Another enemy attack! Another enemy crushed!
They will die like sinners!
Come on, aliens! Shoot!
Ambush!
Under attack.
Only one passes for fury among your misbegotten kind!
Fine work, brothers.
That was the last of them.
Expect more attacks.
Ready. Eliminate that target. Under attack.
Purge the Tyranids!
Forward.
The Emperor's
This way, brothers.
ready to serve, brother. We can use those plants for cover.
Xeno, we've reached the toxin pool.
Commander, gather the sample at the pool's edge. This will allow us to prepare an antitoxin for Captain Thule.
Tyranid warrior, keep it off the commander!
Drop of blood!
It is done. position. Advance on the enemy, brothers. Enemy troops.
From a hive node. Destroy it!
Find your formation! Direct our wrath on you! Devastated, brothers.
Assault squad is ready to deploy. Acknowledged. Coordinates fixed. The Tyranids are attacking!
Direct our wrath on you.
Unleash all exercise your greatest combat, brothers.
Tyranid killed. Target destroyed.
Go! It is done. Move on.
Enemy unit.
Engage. Tyranid assault! Destroy them. We are pinned. Try to flank them. It is done. Move on.
Marcus here on the other side. Another enemy crushed.
Assault squad on the way. Coordinates fixed.
Tyranids killed.
Redeploy. It is done. Move on. We have our orders.
Target killed.
Redeploy.
Xenos.
Acknowledged. Jump to that position. The Tyranids are attacking!
Hone your zeal, brothers.
Redeploy.
Hostile forces spotted.
Jump to that position. It is done. Move on.
Well done. Sample collected. Apothecary Gordian is analyzing the data to prepare the cure.
We have the sample. Our work is done. Make for the extraction point marked on the map.
Assault squad repositioning.
There, moving on.
have our orders. Relocating. It is done. Move on.
Target eliminated.
Reposition. Mark. It is done. Move on. Reposition. Mark.
Brood nest ahead!
Let's fly.
Best to destroy the rest of these nests, Commander.
Toxin analysis complete. Beginning revival.
It is done. Move on.
Devastator's under enemy attack. Tactical squad. Weapons ready. Direct our raft at you.
The Tyranids are attacking.
Spore mines eliminated.
It is done. Move on.
Only one nest left.
It is done. Move on. Follow me, brothers. Taken care of.
We've destroyed their birthing chambers at last.
Acknowledged.
Hive tyrant! Concentrate fire!
Aerial assault. Go! Assault Marines here.
Ready for battle.
Destroy them.
Die, Zeno! Die!
Keep fighting!
Commandus under attack.
Assault squad is taking loss.
Thaddeus here.
Targus here.
Our fortifications are under assault.
Demolition complete.
It is done.
Well done. This hive will wither without its tyrant.
And Captain Thule is with us again.
Is that you, Gabriel?
It is Thaddeus, Captain. Do you not recognize me?
The secrets of Cronus shall not pass my lips.
Captain Thule must rest now. His revival was a long and difficult process.
None can stop the crusade of the righteous.
Administering the antitoxin.
Powering the armature. Captain Thule, can you hear us?
Excellent work, Commander. Captain Thule's return could be the difference in our fight to save the sector. It is good to see such a close friend and such a fierce warrior back from the dead, even if he is confined to a dreadnought. Most importantly, the biotoxin sample you collected will allow us to develop a weapon with which to deal a killing blow against the Hive Fleet. But this weapon will avail us nothing if we cannot locate a critical weakness in the Hive Fleet itself. Continue your efforts to recover the data from the Tech Priest's astronomic array on Typhon. We must also secure a manufacturing facility advanced enough to produce these new weapons. The only such facility in the sector is Angel Forge on Meridian. Angelos out. We have located the ruling creature of a major hive, Commander. The Hive Tyrant is the vital link between the Hive Fleet in space and the organisms on the planet's surface. Eliminating the Tyrant will leave the Tyranid forces in disarray for a time, compelling them to withdraw.
drive a spike into the Hive's very heart.
Well put, Avitus. But the tyrant will not die easily. Make ready for battle.
Tactical squad. Avitus under attack. Brothers, fire! Get to take and hold, brothers. Understood.
You're quick! I am well, brothers.
Point secure.
tyrant beast.
At last.
It is poisoning the ground! Clear out!
Destination confirmed.
Our weapons are in set up firing position in there.
Reposition.
Habitus under attack!
Forward.
Show them fury!
Fortifications are under assault.
Habitus. Hostile forces launching.
Target's here. Grenade that target.
Habitus. Devastators are the enemy. Now in the galaxy of Open fire. They are there. Target destroyed.
Tactical squad.
Devastators under enemy attack.
Outside weathers.
It's charging! Move!
Clear the area.
Attacking with me. Advance.
Devastators under enemy attack. Within.
Target acknowledged. Under attack.
It's dead. At last. We actually hurt the Hive fleet. Amazing.
This victory will long be remembered in the halls of glory.
You have struck a telling blow, Commander. Legions of Tyranids are directionless without their tyrant.
The Hive will eventually produce another Hive tyrant, but it will take time.
That it will, Sergeant. And we can make good use of the time before it does. Angelos out.
Avitus and Tarkus served on Cronus, but not you, Cyrus.
No, I was assigned to train scouts for Captain Boreal's campaign in the Karava system.
A blight on our history.
Why so? Obviously you all know something. What happened to Captain Boreal?
The Karava campaign did not go well. Boreal and many others died there, including most of my scouts.
Karava left the chapter dangerously undermanned. If we lose our recruiting worlds now, the Blood Ravens will not survive.
Karava was a huge mistake. I will not speak of it again.
Commander, we have finally located the Orc who knows the location of the astronomic array. This Orc is a mad alien who has been fused into one of their obscene war machines. This greenskin calls himself Ripper Splitter and is obsessed with technology. Destroy this alien walker and recover the location of the astronomic array. This is our only hope of finding a critical weakness in the Hive fleet, Commander.
Eliminate those orcs!
Return fire, brothers! This is brought! Target destroyed!
There is the belching contraption. Deploy anti-vehicle weapons.
RC submarine needs squishing. Osiris Orcs fortifications are under assault.
The Emperor provides.
Shoot the top! Drop the shoot!
Target the green skids. By his will. Look alive, brothers. Scouts, on my mark. This way. Weapons down. Protect target.
They fight like devils. They die like fire.
Those orcs.
Winning fight on.
Return fire, brothers! Formation, brothers! Go! We are their doom. Take that strategic point. We have it. Avitus under attack! Quick! Advance on the enemy.
The enemy is destroying a key structure.
Advance. Return fire, brothers! Intimidate those orcs! Orders for us? Devastators under enemy attack! More corpses! We are their doom. Concentrate fire! Use a grenade! To the attack! Devastators under enemy attack! Affirmative. That emplacement is trouble. Let's fly, show them fury. Avitus under attack. Concentrate fire. Formation, brothers! No! Here. Support!
The acceptance of defeat is an invitation for its repetition.
The Orc contraption has suffered some serious wounds, Commander. Now that the apothecary has restored our forces, I recommend finishing the greenskin off.
Commander, we have a priority target. A lictor has been spotted in a critical area and must be eliminated. This creature is a camouflage expert and has likely been preying on the population and weakening our defenses for several weeks. And be on guard, Commander. Lictors are ferocious predators. Do not underestimate this opponent.
There have been a series of vicious deaths in nearby communities, Commander. This beast must be responsible.
Then it has much to account for.
Tactical forward. My service is not over. Target destroyed. On the track. Open fire. Ready for battle. Under attack. Habitus under attack. Here under heavy auto fire. Tactical Marines, brothers, fire!
This is the place. Scan for movement.
Stay alert. He is luring us in.
There! Eliminate him! Incoming attack! Clear the area!
Your command. Shoot the Tactical squad. Under attack.
Where is it? There!
He is targeting us! Get close to him to ruin his aim! Tyranids attacking!
Use a grenade. Hold your shield, brothers.
Come on, aliens! Show me your fury!
Under attack.
Habitus under attack! He is targeting us! Get close to him to ruin his aim!
Ready for battle. Target killed.
Dead at last. And one less killer loose among the populace.
There are plenty more to take its place, unfortunately.
Let our enemies beware, for victory is ours.
Well done, Commander. These infiltrators destroy morale and make a stable defense impossible. Angelos out.
What was it like serving under Captain Thule in the Cronus campaign?
Captain Thule was probably the best tactician I have seen. Victory was usually a certainty when he was in charge, and very few Blood Ravens died under his command.
Agreed. There were no fool's errands or pointless suicide missions when Captain Thule was in command. And few others could have brought together such a strong defense on Calderis with what he had to work with.
It weighs heavy on my conscience that we failed him on Calderis.
It weighs on all of us, Thaddeus. More heavily than you can know.